known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live for an impromptu training because we only have one more day left in July to wrap it up. Fresh start, clean slate. August 1st is on Thursday, so I got a little crazy schedule going on, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pop in here real quick and tell you guys, give you guys the lowdown for the 30-day Recruiting Blitz. I will be sharing this into Mastermind because if you're in Mastermind, this is where you're gonna find the video. I'll pin it to the top once we get in there. But I want to welcome you guys on tonight. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday night. I don't know if you guys watch my stories, but I was rocking some heels today. Are these not so cute? Yeah, I totally was ghetto and have the price tag on them. But I don't ever wear heels anymore because I work from home, and so my feet are kind of mad right now. Who wears heels every day? I want to know. Who wears freaking running shoes every day, and who wears flip-flops every day? What do you wear? What's on your feet? I want to know. I went to an amazing event in downtown Atlanta, Georgia, and where are my Georgian people? And I flew in today for the book release, John Maxwell's book. I know this is backwards, but The Power of Five for Network Marketers was released tonight, so I went to his book launch. It was a red carpet event, and I'll tell you guys a little story about that. So that's what I'm doing here. So I want to see what everybody's wearing on their feet on any given day. I mean, I want to wear these every day because they're so cute, but let's be serious. It's just not going to work. So who loves John Maxwell? Let me know if you've seen him speak, you've read his book, you've heard him, do a training. What do you know about John Maxwell? What I know about John Maxwell is he's 72 years old, and he's a freaking legend. He's written over 100 books. He's on the New York Times best-selling list. He is the #1 authority when it comes to leadership. If you want to build a big team, you have to develop your leadership skills, and that's why I was so drawn to John from the start. He spoke at our convention last September, and then I just got to meet him tonight. So he's actually doing something really cool. He's decided to not go through his publisher to publish this book. He is at a phase in his life where he wants to leave a legacy, and I think this is really cool. So he said to his publishers, I want to break my contract to do this book, and what I want to do is I only want it to be able to be sold through network marketers. You can't buy it on Amazon, y'all. Can't buy it in the bookstore. I got a copy right here. He signed it. Look, I was right there. I saw him write it. It's not like some pretend person. I'm going to look at it every day. John Maxwell. Gosh. Oh, really? The thing is like so freaking loud. Hold on. You just need to calm down. I don't know. Can you guys hear the vent? I'm in a hotel. A little ghetto. Not ghetto, it's great. It's like this Ellis. It's supposed to be like more boutique-y, Scott said, but that's ghetto. I don't know. So John Maxwell, you guys, is amazing. So I am one of the ambassadors for the program. I'm honored. I just can't believe I get to be a part of this, and I'm going to do my due diligence to get the word out about what he's doing. So if you have anyone new, you know how like people are new to network marketing and they're like, I don't know, like what book should I start with? Have them read this book, because sometimes people want to know like what to post in their stories, but if you don't get these principles down, like mindset and growth and things like that, you're just gonna have people who start and quit. Like, who wants that? Like, let's bring out the best in people, right? Also, I had the opportunity to co-teach a course with him. Now, I was not in the room with him co-teaching, but I got to co-teach a course with him. So I don't even know how to share that with you guys yet, so I'll email it out or something. Anyways, so how cool is that? There's a course that goes with it. So if you had somebody new, it could be a really great thing. I keep looking over here because of the book. It could be a really great thing to get in their hands. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, Angie, I don't even know how to get the book to you, but I think I will somehow figure that out. So make sure you're on my email list, or if you want to put, I have an idea. I haven't eaten in like all day. Like, I totally forgot to eat because I thought there was going to add something. And there's hummus right there staring at me. Blood sugar's a little low. So I should have said this at the beginning. Put book. And then what I'll do is when I get the link for it, because I think it's live, I'm not sure about how that works, I will get you guys a link for it and you guys can order it, okay? It's a really good idea for a new marketer or someone who's kind of on the fence, okay? All right, now, if you're in my mastermind, which I think most of you are, because my mastermind is growing very fast, which is awesome. Every month we have a focus. So please eat, Angie said. It's just like, I can't follow your live right now. You're like a butterfly. You're all over the place. Yeah. Today it was a little crazy. It just didn't. I flew in today and just had to go, and you know how that is. I just forget sometimes because I'm so excited about life. Are you guys not excited about life? Okay, I'm going to tell you about the recruiting, but I got to dangle that carrot, right? Check this out. I'm sitting there at the thing, and it's like all awesome people. Like you know how you were in a room and you're like, oh, I don't know any of these people, but you're a little nervous? Because if you guys don't know, I don't drink alcohol. And so in a social setting, like usually people grab a glass of wine or champagne or whatever to kind of calm the nerves a little bit. I don't have that luxury. I don't drink. So I came in and it was kind of like, I don't know anybody. I sat down. I actually just literally sat down for like 1 minute in a chair, and 3 or 4 different people came up to me and said, oh, Kimberly, I've seen you on social media. Like, tell me more about you. And I made like 2 really good friends. So the reason why I mentioned that is I was sitting there and John Maxwell comes up, and I met him, got my picture. He comes up, he starts talking, and I had tears in my eyes because a year ago, August 10th, which is Christy, it's your birthday, isn't it? A year ago, right now, guys, right now, you guys ready for this? A year ago right now, I put in my 2 weeks notice. And I went to a job I hated for almost 2 years. Actually, yeah, I was there for 2.5 years. And 1 year of it, I used the breast pump in the freaking car, in traffic. Do you know what it's like when there's traffic and you are breast pumping? Is that what it's even called, breast pumping? Is that a word? I don't even know. I threw that freaking thing away as soon as I was done. But it looks a little odd to the person next to you when you are doing that. Like you have like your little shirt thing. It's not sexy, guys. I hated that commute. I hated that job. My one of the managers there bullied me. I would walk out to my car in tears and call Scott and say, I can't do it. I'm going to quit. I can't do it. And he would say, you're going to quit on your terms. You're going to quit when you have built this up on the side to walk away on your terms. That's what you told me you wanted to do. You can do this. And he would encourage me to go back in there, and I would sit at that desk, and he would literally FaceTime me from the doctor's office for my baby's checkups. I want you to think about that for a minute. How do you feel as a mom that you're in a position where you can't leave your job because you have no time to take off because you have to pay the bills because you're paycheck to paycheck and you're up to your ears in debt? I want you to think about that. And you can't even go to your baby's 1-year-old checkup. And the doctor says, wow, you're such a good mom, you're FaceTiming. And he's all in there and he's showing me everything. Oh, look, she's healthy, she's doing great. And you're just like fighting back the tears because you can't be in the room for your baby's checkup. Okay? So if right now you're like, I'm missing my baby stuff, or I'm in a job I hate, or oh my gosh, we're in 6 figures of debt, or we have student loans up to our eyeballs. You know what I did? I fought my way out of it. And I showed up every single day in my business. And for those that have been with me since the beginning, I'd love to know who those people are. If you're like, I've been following you forever, Kimberly. Did I ever not show up for you? I showed up for you because I did it for me, and I did it for my family, and I showed up day in and day out when I was exhausted and I was working a gazillion hours, and it would be 12 o'clock at night and I knew I had to get up in 5 or 6 hours, and I would look at the picture of them on my desk and I would say, do it for them. You said you were going to get that thing done. You're not going to bed until it's done. Was I tired? Yeah, I'm still freaking tired. I take a lot of naps. Was it worth it? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And you know what I did today? I woke up when I wanted to wake up. I took Elise to preschool, and my husband, he took Addison to kindergarten pre-screening. And I drove to the airport, and I got here. I talked to somebody on the phone about the business opportunity. I got dressed in a beautiful dress. I wore these beautiful heels today. I feel pretty. I feel healthy. I feel strong. And I went to an event surrounded by amazing people who want to change the world, you guys. Like, why do you think they spent their Tuesday in the room and flew across wherever to be with John Maxwell? Not just to be with John Maxwell, because they want to change people's lives. They want to change this industry. We want to make this something that we are all so very proud of. And I sat there and I thought, you put in your notice a year ago, and look at what you've done. So if you're tired and you're exhausted and you want to quit, you don't get to quit. Because your dreams are bigger than that. Your family needs you, and you can change your financial situation, you guys. You can. I'm debt free. okay? I'm not gonna, share all the things, but we are very blessed financially, and the coolest thing is I'm able to give. When I see an opportunity, I can give, and I can sleep at night and not worry about those things, okay? So I did promise you a carrot, and the carrot is information on my 30-day recruiting blitz that's starting on Thursday. So this is my third summer in network marketing, and some of you can attest to this, or maybe go ahead and give me an emoji and let me know how your summer's been going. Or if you can't do it, if you're on a device that doesn't do emojis, just put a word there. I might see some poop emojis, I have a feeling. And I want you to think about how it's gonna feel if there's one more month like that. And I want you to think, gosh, if one more month goes by that I just don't show up in my business, and then I gotta wait for school to get, back into a routine, and then it's the holidays, and then what happens? The dreaded, the clock turns to 2020. The calendar does, and you're like, right? You don't want that, okay? So I pay attention to things, and I notice what you guys are struggling with. That's one of my spiritual gifts, is I'm intuitive. I can sense things. It's like a sixth sense. I can tell when you guys need stuff, and I know you guys need this. So would you like me to kick your booty? I would be honored to be your leader and do that for you. So if you want to be in the 30-day recruiting blitz, it's inside of my mastermind. Hi, Jackie. I'm going to be seeing you in a few short days. So if you want to get in it, just put mastermind, and I'll give you an application. You have to apply to get into my mastermind. One of the cool things about it is that this is not cool, but the price is going up August 1st because I am getting coached, and my coach was like, what are you doing? You're undercharging. And okay, I am, but whatever. The great thing is, whatever price you get in at, you actually stay at that price forever, for life. So some of you that started in Mastermind in October, it's by now it'll be up 50% from that original price, and you all get to keep that rate. The other thing is there's no contract or anything. So if you get in for the 30-day blitz and you want to do that with us, you can have that, and I'll give you the guys the details right now, and then you can pop out of it after that, no problem. And the most amazing thing, I think, is that everybody in my mastermind, you get 20% off of all my stuff. So my workshops, I have automation domination coming up, things like that, you get 20% off, and it can even be past stuff that I've done. So if you're like, oh, I really want to do that 15-minute Facebook party, that thing or whatever, you can buy it and apply your promo code. So if as long as you're doing like one thing once, every other month, it'll pay for itself, okay? And my stuff, I'm all about my stuff. I share my freaking stuff, you guys. Take my PDFs, download them, save them into your group. Like, I'm not one of those trainers that's like, you can't use my stuff. I patented that. Okay, really? Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little snarky. Blood sugar's really, really low at this point. I'm just kidding. I had a little shake earlier. Okay, Mastermind, August 2019. Okay, we are going to do, this is what's going to happen. In order to get into the 30-day, to do the 30-day recruiting blitz, you have to get into the mastermind. So first apply, just put mastermind. When you apply, oh, Jessica, thank you for saying that. Yeah, if you're a mastermind, let everybody know what you think of it. Oh, you can access past trainings. I know. So you can just go to the units tab and you're like, ooh, I want to learn about that. It's magical. So that thing's like going crazy, apparently. For some reason, the little error thing wants to go on every 5 seconds. Don't know why. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in the mastermind. You're going to click the events tab. In the events tab, you're going to RSVP to say I'm in. In the comments, I want you to tell me your number one goal for recruiting. Like, is it just reaching out to more people, closing more people? Like, you need scripts, you don't know what to say, all that kind of stuff. Then in the files tab, there's 2 things I need you to grab. The 30-day recruiting blitz calendar, and then because there's going to be prizes and stuff. And then you also need to download the new prospect flow chart, because we're dissecting the SHIT out of that thing, okay? Because I've noticed, even by being around, I do a lot of coaching, not a lot, I do private coaching, if you guys didn't know that, and it's usually with high-level people. And there's no method. I love all of you, but there's no rhyme or reason. You're just like, I kind of got to the top, and people are quitting, and I don't know what to do. So you all need some systems. We need some systems for your people, okay? So what I'm going to do is grab those things in the files tab. Monday, August 5th is going to be part 1. We're going to go through the new prospect flow chart for leading with the product, okay? So you're going to have it down to a science. How do you bring it up? How do you tell people what you do without spamming them? How do you build that relationship? How do you find their pain points? How do you share your story? And you need scripts and stuff like that. So the first week is going to be dissecting leading with the product. Week 2 is the other side, leading with the business. from what I can tell, in my experience, it's easier to teach people to lead with a product. So I really want you guys to put your training hats on. I don't want this just for you. Learn, implement, teach. Lit. Get lit, my friends. Who's ready to get lit? Let's get freaking lit for August. You're gonna learn it, you're gonna implement it, and then you're gonna teach your teams, okay? So you gotta know this stuff. I'm gonna give you all the things, okay? Week 3 is going to be posture, and I call it ninja-like follow-up. I'm gonna show you how to follow up with people without being like, so Janet, what do you think? You wanna order now? And Janet's like, really? So I'm gonna teach you that, and then posture, because we need to work on some posture, everybody, okay? And then week 4 is going to be a wrap-up of everything with a Q&A to troubleshoot. So you get to bring all your problems to me. Kimberly, you know, I'm saying this and they're ghosting me, or da-da-da, and we can look at screenshots and stuff like that too, okay? So I'll have prizes for everybody who completes the 30 days will go into a drawing. The people who have the most reach-outs, we are tracking reach-outs, just reach-outs in general. Who has the most reach-outs, the people who have the most exposures will get a prize, and I think I have like 4 prizes. So that's written down somewhere. I don't have it in front of me. Okay, so to recap, you need to be in my mastermind. I think most of you are. Go to the mastermind, the Goal Digger Mastermind, click the events tab. You're gonna see everything in there, okay? Hi, Taylor. And then if you're not in mastermind, put mastermind right now, and then I'll tag you on the application. You have to apply, and then you can grab it. Make sure you do it before August 1st because the price is going up, okay? And then once you get in, we'll tag you on the details for the thing, okay? If you want anyone on your team, if you refer them, I will approve them, okay? Last thing is automation domination. If you're gonna get in mastermind, don't buy the workshop until you're in mastermind because you get the promo code, okay? My automation domination is already filling up. I've never had this many people register this fast for a workshop. So I guess there's really a need for it apparently. Automation domination is August 15th, but you get access for life. The price always goes up after, so it's like you get a good job because you're on time and you actually registered on time. So automation domination, I'm going to show you how I've automated my team. We've automated the onboarding process. We've automated the sales funnel, 3-way chats. We've automated the launch event. So every one of my team launches online, and you can do in-person stuff too, but we launch online and it's automated. You're probably gonna fall over when you see. I'm literally screen sharing you. I'm showing you my team page. Wouldn't you like to know what my team page looks like? I'm showing you my team page. I'm showing you step by step what I do with new people, all the things. Okay, my launch event strategy. I'm also going to show you how I automate, well, yeah, it's automated, how I pre-qualify leads. So if I have somebody who's like, oh, I want to know more about your product, I actually have them go through a funnel that's automated. I don't do anything with them to make sure that I have their pain points, but to make sure that they want to actually know more about the product. I don't have time to like do the whole message them and then wait and da-da-da-da-da, like it's like the dog and pony show, right? I think that's it. If you hopped on late, put book in the comments if you want John Maxwell's book. It's not sold in stores. You can get it through me. I don't know how to get it to you yet, but I'm going to figure it out. You guys know me. Everything is figure-outable. Boom. Okay, I'm going to go eat my magical hummus. You guys have an amazing Tuesday night. I'm going to enjoy my time in the hotel. I'm going to work on some Facebook ads, and I'm going to work on some other fun stuff because I love to work. So most people are like down at the bar partying or watching a movie. Not this girl. I have an empire to build, and I'm going to get my booty working on that after I have my hummus. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye.